That's the Brooke of that gratitude guide. All right, the last day of the year. Listening. What does that have to do with the 12/31 and the last day of the year? Well, there's a number of things we're going to talk about, excuse me, as we go into the new year. Resolutions, of course, are always one of them. We want to resolve to be more grateful. We want to resolve to be writing in our gratitude journal on a more regular basis, if not every day. And how about we resolve to do a better job listening? Goodness gracious. The good Lord gave us 2 ears and 1 mouth. You're supposed to use it in that proportion. That means listen twice as much as you talk. People tell me all the time, well, Brooker, you talk so much and you talk so fast. And every so often, especially as friends and acquaintances, I go, well, if I talk so much, how come I know so much about you? I once heard Larry King say, when he retired, the biggest thing he learned is that you can't listen and you can't learn rather, if you're talking. And I started thinking, you know, it's so true. Listen carefully, listen, ask questions and listen. There's a great parable about 2 guys that get in an airplane in LA and they fly to New York, 6-hour flight. One guy talks the entire way. They both get to New York and the wives pick them up. And the guy that talked the whole way, his wife says, well, how was the trip? He says, I met the nicest guy. You're darn right it was the nicest guy. He listened to him the whole time. Recently I was down at actually it was Rotary. I did a video about a Rotary gift giving when they donated all these 300 pounds of food after I gave a talk. I was talking to a really good friend of mine. Another guy comes up and he asked my friend, how was your trip to Hawaii? And he goes, gosh, the trip was great. We had such a great time with my wife and kids and so forth. And he doesn't even get kids and so forth out. And the other guy goes, oh yeah, we went to Hawaii. We've been there 10 times. And he goes 10 minutes about all the trips they've taken. It was all I could do to stop and go, hey, we're not talking about you. We're talking about him. Can you just ask a question and just listen? So really, really pay attention. You learn a lot when you're listening. You find out so much about other people when you're listening. And one of the biggest things that you find out is how grateful you are because you could listen to other people's stories. And in so many cases, they have it much worse than you do. It reminds me all the time of how grateful I am. So think about it, excuse me, as we head into the new year, be writing in that gratitude journal. If you don't have one, get one at thebrooker.com. And also go to YouTube and subscribe to my channel under David George Brooke. It'll send you a reminder every day that a new video is on the way. Have a grateful day. I'm looking forward to 2013 for a very, very grateful year. We're going to be talking about a lot of fun things. Have a grateful day.